Hello. Welcome to the Daily Political Tarot Readings here on the Black and Orange channel. I am known as... Oh, I don't have the name up. I'm known as Autumn around here. Hello, welcome. I am here every single day of the year to take 12 of your political questions at 12 noon Central Time every day. So just put your questions in all caps in the chat, then I'll know you're talking to me. Anything that's not in, I'll tend to ignore anything that's not in all caps because people here are really supportive of each other and talk to each other. And so you guys can have your conversations. It's wonderful. It's really wonderful. And thank you to our troll slayers. Oh my gosh, you keep us safe. Thank you. Thank you. All right, 10% of income that comes into the channel goes to feedingamerica.org. That is an ongoing thing. And yeah, I've got notebook here. I can write down your 12 questions. We have one already for today. Thank you, KD. Virginia Thomas, aka Ginny Thomas. The question was, will she be arrested for 40 buses of Al-Qaeda? So I've got that one question right there. All right, so I've got space for 11 more. So I'm going to go in here and two very quick things. One, I am trying to, I don't normally ask for this kind of thing, but if you have considered subscribing, I would be grateful if you would. That's all. I'm told that if I can get to 10,000 subscribers, that YouTube will promote my channel more. But if you don't want to, I understand. I don't want you to feel pressure. I'm just grateful you're here. So if you have been thinking about it, please do. Other than that, but seriously, welcome. Is that? Oh, and I think at 2 o'clock it is. So, because usually I'm here from noon till about 1:30. At 2 o'clock today Central Time, I should be over on Celtic Tarot Sheila. I have been invited to be on the remote view today. So it will be Sheila, it'll be Whimsy, and myself over on Sheila's channel, I believe. So that should be fun too. And you guys, I've missed some of your recent questions. I didn't get to them, but I still have them. So Sheila asked me to see if I, bring some questions if I have any. And it's like, oh, I have some from my people. All right. So I'm going to scroll down, and it's kind of first come, first serve. If I don't acknowledge you or I don't read on your question, it is never anything personal. I promise, and I would feel terrible if I had hurt your feelings. I'm not mad at anybody. There's no super secret thing you have to do. There was something. Oh, YouTube will tend to dump things, dump comments suddenly during the live stream. So your question may YouTube may just go poof. And so if I miss your question, please just post it again with a YT in front of it, and I'll see if I can work it in. So here we go. Let's do this. All right. Mims, when will Merrick Garland be voted in? I read on that yesterday. Let's see. Merrick Garland, yesterday. Yes, at 1 hour, 38 minutes, and 30 seconds. So just head on over there for that. Okay. Thank you, Mims. Cat Shepherd, good morrow. Friends, good morrow, good morrow. All right, make anything in all caps. Jess, hey. When are we going to move past the madness of the Republican circus? What do you mean? What part of it? Because it's a clown card that just keeps giving. Which particular clowns are we talking about? There are all different kinds of clowns. There's Sniffy the clown, and there's Sniffy the Clown. Who else? Lindsey the Clown. I was trying to think of a name for him, but it's like, no, it's just Lindsey the Clown. Cow the Clown, Nunez. Jimmy the Clown. Jim the Clown. Gaetzy the Clown. Yeah, there are just so many, so we'd have to narrow it down. Thank you, Jess. Mims, yay on the Ginny Thomas question. Excellent. Rhonda. Oh, goodness. I really want to ask a question, but I'm scared of the answer. Oh, do ask. Oh, now you've got me curious. What you got? Okay. Hello, Linda. Tuxedo Cat, will the Pope stay safe in Iraq? Oh, is he going to Iraq? I didn't even know. Pope. Stay safe in Iraq. Okay, I've got it. I've had a couple of questions, or a couple of suggestions. One, people asking me to turn on the closed captions. They're on. I can go in and hit, I've got a closed caption button. It's just automatically done. It would literally take hours every day to do it manually. And I'm afraid this is a part-time gig. I really just don't have the time, or I can't afford to hire somebody to do it better than just the automatic. So I am sorry about that. But they are on. Closed captions are on. So I hope that helps. I'm sorry. What's the other? Oh, some people are saying I should, I've been suggesting I take questions like the day before or something like that. The reason I don't do that, yes, it would save time at the beginning. But the reason I don't do that is, one, it's this community. It's kind of join this community that we have kind of going on here. But also it's really what's pressing, what's really right there on people's minds. And also so I can respond to some of the things. It's like, oh, I've already read on this, just so you know, this is there. So anyway, I'm just going to keep on keeping on, but I am listening to you, and I care about the viewing experience you are having. So, okay, so I've got that. Hello, Rosalind Reeds. Thank you so much. Maria has a question. Is a volcano going off in Iceland soon? Is it going to be bad? Oh dear. Okay. Bad. Iceland volcano soon. Oh, goodness. All right. I'll have a look at that. I'll see what I can get. I don't usually read on natural disasters, so I don't even have much of a track record, but I'll have a look. Thank you. Judy, hey, good morning. Will they find out who removed the panic buttons? Well, it's been a while since we looked at that. Okay. Will they find out who removed panic buttons? That will be number 4 today. By the way, I read on Ron Johnson yesterday, and it was weird. I wasn't getting a lot, which seemed odd. And I was reading an article on him yesterday. And I think he's actually humming and hawing about, because he won but this last time, but it didn't happen much. And there's talk that yes, he's got the rural vote down, but they may want someone in his seat who can go also get suburban voters. So even though he is fighting very stupidly for Trump's cause. He might be, there's no guarantee he's going to run again, and there's talk back and forth. So I think there's a lot of humming and hawing going on there in general. So I just wanted to pass that on, not to say, oh, I'm right. I'm no reader's 100% right, and I am the first one to say that. And if I'm reading with somebody else and we're getting different things, my instant assumption is they are right, because I read with really fantastic people, and it's just like, let's go with that. If we have to make a decision, let's go with that, and we'll just work it out. Or maybe we're seeing things from slightly different perspectives. So anyway, I'll keep going. Oh, Ron Johnson. Really? He was my senator, and I voted against him. Okay, at least I think I did. Yeah, because it's statewide, isn't it? Yeah, statewide. I can't remember. Anyway. AJB is got this partially in all caps. Hello, all. I read an article this morning about how a big YouTube psychic claims Trump is a light worker. I mean, really. We have a special guest. Oh, wait. Gotta put this in. Hang on, everybody. Hang on. I need to put the thing in. I need to connect the thing. I'm very excited. We have got a great big bundle of pure talent about to join us here. And now I will be able to hear. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Hey, I told you I'd surprise you one day.
Something gone wrong here? Wait, let me. Why can't I hear?
You can't hear me?
I can't.
Can anyone in the room hear me?
Jinland, can you speak?
Yes. Can anyone in the in the room?
Okay, I could hear you over there, but not on here. Why? Hang on. Cam, audio.
Oh, and Artie's here.
Speaker. There. Aha! Yaha!
There we go. Can you hear me now?
Yes. I'm sorry. My what do you call it? My settings weren't right.
There you go. I told you I'd surprise you one day between personal readings. I do personal readings all day. So I finally got a break. I was like, I have to go join Autumn today.
Good. Oh, thank you for being here. You were so great. Oh, but you're between readings. So why don't we look at the questions I've already got here?
Yeah. I'm waiting for any you've got. I'm just going to move Artie off my table.
Artie. Oh, kitty belly.
Big fuzzy belly.
Oh, sweetheart. And Boo-Boo sleeping back here.
Hey, everybody in chat. If you didn't see, Autumn was with us Sunday night on my channel. Go watch that. It was a lot of fun reading with Autumn.
Oh, thank you. It's a joy. It is an absolute joy.
We had many requests to have you back, so we'll have you back again on a Sunday night sometime soon.
Excellent. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to start with Virginia Thomas. Jenny Thomas. The question was, is she, quote, Virginia Thomas, is she going to be arrested for 40 buses of Al-Qaeda?
Quackanons, as we call them.
Yes, Q-nuts. All right, let me see if I get here.
Is she going to get arrested or indicted? I just love that the FBI is investigating Congress people now. They've got phone data.
We should read on that.
Yeah. Josh Hawley's crapping his pants.
There is much sweating going on in Washington, D.C. Actually, let me make a note of that.
Because when he was questioning Chris Wray the other day, you could just see like the dawning of, they've got phone data, like it was all over his face.
Okay, I'm making a note to look at that. Okay.
Jenny.
Rebecca, hang on just a second here. Rebecca in chat is saying, have you read on Alex Jones leaked Trump video? I haven't heard anything about this.
I haven't seen that one.
I'll make an, what is Alex? I'll have to look that up. Jones leaked Trump video. Trump video. All right, I've made a note of it. Thank you, Chris. What a treat today with Jen Lynn. And she mentions me too, but I'm excited. I've got to calm down so I can actually do this reading. It's like, oh, that woman.
The energy. One reason I love reading with you is you read, to me, the most similar of all the readers on YouTube to the way I read, because I read more the energy of the cards than the actual, hard meaning of a card. Like, I know the hard meanings, but I read the energy of the cards more. And I think that's because I also do healing energy work.
Ah, okay. Well, I take that as a huge compliment if I'm doing anything the way you are. Even close. So, all right, Virginia Thomas. Oh, yuck.
Yeah.
Found her. Ugh. Wow, she's just mean. Is it just me or her energy's mean?
She is. She's got friends in high places, though.
Yeah. I'm starting with the institution. So yeah, but please, what have you got?
I've got someone is rushing in and asking her questions about her that's causing a lot of anxiety. Because she brought death and destruction and change in her past. The challenge is there's a lot of like-minded support for her. Something is getting ready to change for her, though. And it's in regards to her family legacy, I'm going to say, with Judge Thomas and his position in the court. She did collaborate with these people and, inspired them. Like, here, I'll secure the buses for you, whatever. She's getting a lot of judgment on her. But I don't see her getting a charge, but I think it's going to lead to him having to go away. So retire from the Supreme Court. This is all going to take a while, though. Got Temple.
Oh, that's literally the second card I have.
Yeah, it's going to take a while. It's going to be dragged out, but it looks like whatever they stir up is going to reflect more on him than her.
I'm not seeing, other than institution, I'm not seeing a lot about him here. What I am seeing is, well, I guess in a sense it starts here with, he's not a temperate judge. He's just not. I mean, but there's a certain decorum-ish. However, we're reading on Ginny Thomas, and right in the center, I've got a Wheel of Fortune going, oh, wait a minute, because she was a part of, whoops, come on, cards. She was a part of the Trump mess, getting the people there to who are going to be loud and make a ruckus, and then it turned into the big bludgeoning and deaths and horrible stuff. Card for the card for the reading here, evidence. My card for evidence. They have, there's evidence. There's no going, oh no, I didn't have anything. No. And so I tried to get some more information. And it's interesting that it's like, there's evidence. No, the investigators have evidence about her because of her communications and her records and probably like credit cards or whatever else. But they have this, and it's because she is so used to being deferred to, her husband's power is so gone to her head. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
She's going to take this as being insult to injury. What do you mean using the law against me? I am the law. It's like, no, you're not. Yeah. But that's what I'm getting. She thinks she's the law.
She does stand in a lot of her own power. I just pulled a few more cards because I couldn't get, like, is she going to get charged? They're looking at the whole money trail, and here's the buses, the chariot. Here's the buses. Sharing with the insurrectionists. So they know she did it, but I'm not getting if she'll get charged. I get more that he's going to have to, like, retire and go away because of her shenanigans.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. She was, this is a card I'm getting for being politically wedded to Trump. There's this possibility, which is, this is the law and the possibility of going up the river, but it's at the beginning. Yeah. And then I've got this kind of confusion, obfuscation in the middle. Yeah, I think we're going to have to, nothing's going to happen to her, or we're going to have to try later. But boy, if they got her, it feels like dead to rights.
Yeah, it's like, okay, well, if they get her just for paying for the buses, there's nothing wrong with it, someone paying for buses for protesters. Yeah. They've got to get her on something tangible, like to rile up these insurrectionists. Because they're celebrities that help pay for buses for, like, the women's marches and stuff. So they've got to get her connected to some of these other guys that are getting charged.
I just asked about what you got about her husband. They're going to be investigating him too, which is going to annoy the heck out of him. Imagine being the investigator who has to go knock on Clarence Thomas's door, the Supreme Court judge. Hi, I'm here to investigate you.
What did you know? When did you know it?
Yeah, whoever does it, they've got some strength, because hovering near them is the possibility of their death of their career. It's like, oh, okay, gird your loins. We're really upset about what happened and how much pain there was. There will be judgment coming down on her husband, and the end of the chapter, end of his end.
I agree. I think he's going to have to step down. I think something big enough is going to come out that it's just like, okay, I'm just going to retire. Now would be a good time to retire.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting to. All right, 2330. I didn't know that the Pope was going to Iraq.
I didn't either. I was shocked by that last night when I started seeing stuff on Twitter.
Oh, okay. So will the Pope stay safe in Iraq? I hope so. See, I'm not Catholic anymore, and there's many things I disagree with him on. But I'll tell you, of all the popes, he's pretty good. I mean, as far as, like, at least he's consistent.
He's been my favorite, and he's opening the door more for squeaking it open for women and gays, and I actually adore him. I'm not Catholic either, but I really like his energy.
Yeah. What was I going to say? What I like about him is that it's consistent.
Yes.
It's like, okay, you are against abortion, but you're also against the death penalty. You're against guns. You're against, it's consistent. You are for helping the poor. You are for, and it's like, look, if that's your thing, as opposed to dealing with what we deal with in this country, which is so many people who are anti-abortion, but then guns, death penalty, and you're on your own, and there's no logical consistency other than just wanting control. So yeah, his heart's in the right place, and he's taken on quite a powerful. For all the talk of the power of the Pope, he's taken on some serious.
I'm getting the walking away from unfinished work. This guy's been stacking the cups. He's walking away from unfinished work. So I think he's going to end up cutting his trip short for some reason. I get him being very benevolent, the charity card representing him. But the challenge is he gets blocked from something. There's something new and tangible while he's doing his daily routine. And I think they put him on a plane and get him out because there's some anxiety around it. They're worried about possible endangering him. But I get they love him there. He's working hard. They love him there, but there's some sort of imbalance that I think they get him out early. I don't think he stays the full time.
Yeah, because what what the cards I agree. The cards I'm getting here are all it's like all pentacle cards, and I've got a justice card here. I think there's a huge current going on behind the scenes or underneath where they're trying to keep him safe, and they're trying to figure out how to put things in place, and trying to keep the secret actually made it harder to everybody. Some other people having to scramble to what's this, what's that. And when I was shuffling, I didn't get it in the card, but I picked up the deck and it was the Tower card. It's like, that's what they're afraid of.
Yeah.
So they're scrambling.
And wasn't it just Monday they bombed some U.S. places in Iraq? Was that Monday or Tuesday? So yeah, I mean, there's a little activity going on. So I don't think he stays as long as he planned.
Yeah, they tried, card for the reading, they tried to keep it a secret, but now you have to worry about being on the defensive because of actions. And yeah, I'm not getting, and certainly I'm not getting any kind of actual tower for him or death card or anything like that. So I think he'll be okay.
I don't get the death card for death. The death card for me always represents change. I get transitioning cards if someone dies, or like the Ten of Swords, like for endings and stuff. I never get the death card for death. It's interesting.
Oh, cool. I hadn't thought of that. Most often I actually get the Ten of, when I'm not reading about politics, the Ten of Swords is most often for me a card of surgery.
Oh.
And that's actually what I got from my sister when she had a
going
heart,
under the knife. Yeah, she
had a heart irregularity in her heartbeat, and so they went in and then up and zapped her heart. And because I was worried about her, and it's funny because I was like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? Because she's my oldest sister, she's like my second mom, and I love her. And I got 3 cards. I got the Ten of Swords, and I was like, ah. And then I got the 3 of Swords, and I was like, oh my gosh. And then it was the 3 of Cups. And it turns out they went in, they zapped her heart, and she's fine. So I loved that. Anyway, I just thought I'd share. Okay. I don't often read on big earth changes. Oh, thank you, Marie.
Marie, you keep ranting on Abbott. Marie likes to call Abbott's office.
Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. I don't often read on natural disasters and stuff like that. But there's a question about will there be a bad volcano explosion in Iceland soon? So
let's see. I'm like you. I don't read on natural disasters too much because, there's going to be hurricanes. There's going to be earthquakes. It's like, unless I get a big hit on something really big, I just don't look at natural disasters too much.
Yeah, I don't either. And I can totally understand the readers who are out in like California, because they have learned to be very, very in tune with that earth energy.
Yeah.
Because you have to. You
Yeah.
absolutely have got to. So I think I think they're probably the best at that kind of stuff because
They live in an active area.
right. Whereas we're both in Chicago, so we just worry about tornadoes. All right, Iceland. Quite possibly, arguably, one of the most beautiful countries in the world.
That New Zealand. I love New Zealand.
I was just thinking that. Iceland and New Zealand. Although I hear Tibet is gorgeous, but I don't know. I'm getting temperance right in the middle.
Yeah, I've got temperance towards the end. I'm getting it's been active a long time, but it's like dormant and there's an opportunity, but I get that it hangs on for a while. It's not quite out of balance enough to erupt. So we're kind of like getting away with it, right now, like it's, protecting ourselves. We're not really going into an active one, but there's going to be a lot of media coverage on it about the structure of that volcano. There's going to be a lot of talk and conversation about it, but I get temperance. So I don't think, anytime soon, but there'll be a lot of talk about it.
Ivy Girl is saying, hi, Iceland has had many quakes lately. The magma is on the move. Yeah, I'm getting, this is my card of, it feels like you're being bludgeoned. So quakes and things like sending a message. Mm-hmm. So that's absolutely, that's the ending. That's what I'm getting, but I'm not getting, and I'm getting a lot of them. Yeah. A lot of this. But
same cards I got, those three. It's like I'm not getting the tower card, like a big chunk.
Right. Yeah. Or tower or a chariot, like movement, but okay, so all right. Well, we don't want people being hurt, so that I guess hopefully that's people be safe. 32, 30. Here we go. Have you read on the panic buttons? Who will they find out who removed the panic buttons?
I have not read on that. In the Democrats, devil card on the bottom there. Removed from several Congress people's, mostly women, wasn't it? Women's offices.
Mm-hmm. And I want to say, wasn't it mostly women of color?
Yes.
That makes me crazy. Holly Wanda, is Iceland for sale? Well, Trump's not in power anymore, so.
And whew, we got out of buying Greenland. He's such an idiot.
Yes, he is. Mims, women of color, yes. Yep. Okay. Panic buttons. Oh my gosh, I just got a terrible pain in my head. Right here. Really hard, right in the temple. Wow. Wonder what that's about. This happens when I'm reading on certain things. It's just suddenly like, what the? Or I get like a face full of gunk.
Force of energy, yeah.
Splitting headache right here. I don't know what that's about, but panic button. Very odd. I'm fine, by the way. That's just things that happen when I'm reading sometimes. So I just mention it. Oh my gosh, the energy is, there's someone who's such a slime bag. I mean, such a slime bag. Such a slime bag. But go ahead.
Yeah, they're definitely targeting women and an abundance of women. Somebody's lying about it. They're laying low. Whoever did this and trying to blow up a smoke screen about it. Their challenge is they wanted to end some people, like during the insurrection. There was money shared, like somebody paid for this. to get somebody to do it. And they were hoping for losses. They were hoping for, these are some of my death cards. They were hoping for there to be some losses when the riot happened. I get it's a man of money. And this is like a betrayal, a treasonous thing. There is, I think they kind of know who it is because they're watching this person. I think they have a connection to someone in security in the Capitol. So there's a tower moment coming. They've got a big change coming and they're about to get burdened. So I'm getting it's a man that has a connection to someone in Capitol security. Is this a senator? It's somebody that works there in the government. So yeah, I'm going to say it's somebody paid out from the government.
Jeanette saying probably paid someone on the janitorial staff because no one notices the hired help. I've been getting something that it was an inside job, and it was something like somebody got a job there and
like an electrician or something.
Yeah, but I'm right in the center. Devil card, right in the center. Everything radiates out from there. These poor women. They thought they were safe. They thought they were safe. They thought they'd be fine. They thought they didn't. This was the one place they would be safe. And they didn't realize, and this is what's haunting them now, is this fear in the back of their head. And now they're making decisions about security, about their safety, about their family's safety. And even, unfortunately, because I'm getting that this was the message they wanted to send, or a lack of a message.
Yeah.
Because I don't do it upside down.
Safe anywhere. We can even get you in the office.
Right. And because I don't read cards upside down, this would be, when I pulled some more cards, this was a card for this reading. This is the card for the other three cards, which would be lack of a message, not being able to send a message, potentially causing big problems.
Yeah, being able to hit the panic button.
Right, but the sword of truth is coming. There is a Republican here who's going to try to, whoever did it, it feels like it's going to be left out in the cold. But these poor women are still going to have this haunting them. That's the main thing I've got here, is just the fear and the grief that these poor people are going to have to live with. They thought they were safe and they were betrayed in that safety.
It's pretty scary when, like they're telling them to use underground tunnels from the parking garage. When you can't go into work without worrying about a sniper, it's like, wow, do I really want to be doing this job?
Right.
Endangering my whole family,
Right. And, sorry, I just need to pull three more about, will they find out who it was? Because that wasn't coming up for me. Hang on just a second.
I'm just going to protect them with some angel energy around them.
Please do. Are you ready?
I didn't pull. I was going to let you pull on that.
While you were praying. I just didn't want to interrupt you.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Well, I'm getting first off that as you were praying, I got this. And it's like, so that energy, it was like me getting a message, that energy you're sending, received.
Yes.
So I just want to throw that in there.
White light around them.
Thank you for doing that.
Mm-hmm.
It was very much in secret. I've got someone this is kind of you won't even notice me. Quiet as a mouse, quiet as a tomb. it's someone who believes in Trump's message, but it wasn't like something Trump ordered. Not that, well, or someone like right around him, because he's as dumb as a post. It had seriously nefarious intentions. Oh, wow, look at that. Seriously nefarious intentions. As far as somebody I don't think is going to be in very good shape, because the plan is not terribly well put together. And the little person who actually did the work is not very well protected. And so I think they are going to find out who did it.
Might whistle blow on them.
They're going to come down on him. And then this person's probably going to turn on the bigger person. But yeah, gosh, I hate radon murderers. But
that's some really pathetic energy, that they would do that to coworkers.
Yeah, I don't get it. I mean, seriously, we despise Trump. We despise him. But I don't think, I don't want to speak for you, but I don't think you or I hate him. We don't hate, like, I've never wanted him dead. I would so love to see him go through court and get justice and go to jail for real, as they just lay out the evidence and he goes to jail. Nothing would make me happier.
I can't imagine loving someone so much that I'm going to put coworkers' lives in jeopardy, and I'm going to work with insurrectionists against our Constitution. I can't imagine anyone being so party devoted that that's where their head is at. It's like,
no.
That is a mental illness to me.
Yeah. And I think also because you and I, we read every day, we can feel so acutely that we are all connected.
Yeah.
That we are all from the same place and we are all connected and our energy is all connected. And someone like this is so, they mentally, they're so cut off.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a shame, but it's also, it doesn't matter if that's a shame or you're feeling emotionally cut. There's no excuse. There's none. But, okay, let's read on. We're at 43. Thank you again for being here. This is a real treat.
So excited. I finally made it. Oh, hey, Adrian from Red Link.
Adrian. Oh, thank you, Adrian. Okay, let's have a quick look. Kathy Anderson saying Nazis are afraid of equality. That is true. That is true. Okay, FBI investigating Congress. I'd like to know, are the top level people in big trouble?
Yeah.
Let's make a note.
Senators and reps. Are senators and reps in trouble? Not their aides. Are senators and reps in trouble for the communication back and forth with the insurrectionists?
Okay. Yeah.
Ooh, I just heard yes.
Oh, I just got a vice grip of pain through my temple, like squeezed in. Like
I got a tingle down my back. That's another yes for me. It's almost like they. I just watched. I won't give any spoilers. I just watched the finale of WandaVision this morning, and so maybe I've just got too many superhero kinds of things stuck in my head. This has nothing to do with the episode, so don't worry. I'm giving zero spoilers. But it you know how they will often do things like pick people up by their neck or grab people. It's like it just felt like just like. Ow. Little frontal lobotomy.
Yeah. So, FBI investigating Congress. Oh, headache. Oh, bad. Oh, causing big headaches for people. Multiple. Okay, I'm just going to say this. I'm getting a mental image of someone in Congress who has like investigators like in their home office or something like that, and they're just standing there on the side, like watching them collect information, and it isn't like trying to be kind of, you know, big, strong, but there's also this the kind of like if I stand here really carefully, maybe they won't notice something. They'll just, I'm in, you know, how much trouble am I in? And they're like scared. That's the mental image I immediately got.
Thank you, Ian from Bonnie, Scotland.
Thank you, Ian. Oh, I guess Ian's been tracking because he has said I am approximately between 80 and 85% correct. Fantastic.
What?
Thank you.
Wow,
Ian.
I'm like getting this whole big, like I keep pulling cards. It's all gonna come out, guys.
Oh yeah.
You know, even connecting it back to Trump, I think.
Really?
Yeah, because I've got Trump on the bottom, and it's like, oh my gosh, here's the plan, here's the money, and the steady, you know, this is the emissaries for the king, sharing of time and resource and materials, when to move, things done like in the stealth, you know, like the stealth of night, quite, as to your point, quiet as a mouse. And yeah, legally, like we got the goods. There was planning going on for a long time. There were manipulations and shenanigans going on for a long time. I get a big old yes card. You know, death and the devil. You know, big changes. You know, corruption. These people are getting burdened, and America's going to know the secrets. It's coming out. This is my card for America. America's going to know the secrets. There's an abundance of information is what I'm getting. Abundance. It's just giving birth to it. Like it's going to go on for a little while. And I'm going to try and ask it a different way. Is anyone going to get thrown out of Congress because of this?
Okay, the cards I am getting, if I sat down and said, okay, if I want to pull 5 cards, well, 7, because I got 2 for the reading. But if I want to pull 5 cards where it says that the highest level people are going to be in trouble, that they did a really pathetic small job of protecting themselves, what would I choose? Well, let's see. An attempt to keep people quiet, hem things in, hide things, lie, obfuscate. This would be the little lower arcana attempts to do the stuff. But for the sake of, you're going to love this, for the sake of Trump's victory, you get ones for Trump stuff, we'll do things in secret. But guess what? It's coming out. It is all coming out right in the center of the deck. Hello, about the highest people, could be including Trump, the highest people, and guess what happens to them? Boom.
You know, Trump has been saying for, you know, a year that if he didn't win the election, it's rigged. Yeah, so he's been planting the seeds a long time. This planning of this insurrection has been, there's communication for a long time. So it's not just like right before January 6th. There is treason involved here. I was asking, yeah, will anybody get kicked out? Yeah, you better be anxious because the investigators are coming for you. Yeah, that worked on the details. These people worked on the details, and they were involved in giving money to these people. Yeah, judgment's coming down on them because it is a strong case. So I feel like there's at least 3 that are going to go, because that's what I was asking. There's at least 3 that are involved in the whole structure of the plan.
Well, would you mind if we looked at, if we maybe look at 3? Let's individually, let's see.
Josh Hawley.
Hawley, I was just going to say Josh Hawley would be.
Fist bump it as he walked in that morning. Josh Hawley, number 1. Let's look at him.
His fist bump, or my version, my response to his fist bump, which is seek help, Hawley.
Yeah, that's my Trump thing, because he's a loser. Purely for entertainment purposes, only YouTube.
But he really did lose. It is entertainment only, but he really did lose. Sorry.
He really did lose.
Okay, Josh Hawley, Lindsey, Ted Cruz, Mike Lee, maybe. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. Well, we have representatives like Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Oh, yeah, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Lauren Boebert.
Boebert. Well, we could just do like a bunch of, just do a quick,
I feel like Boebert and Greene seemed like I already heard something about they were seen, like taking people around the Capitol the day before on the reconnaissance stuff.
Lee, what was his first name?
Mike Lee.
Mike Lee, thank you. All right, well, let's start with Marjorie Taylor Greene then. Just a few cards on that. Hang on, we're at 50.
I can't stand her energy. I'm all for women's power, right? I can't stand her energy. Oh my God, she's such a piece of crap.
I just get the feeling she's dumb.
I think she's dumb. I think she's totally unprepared for this office. She's had no training, to be in.
Cheryl, of course. Ron Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
I'll make a note.
So we're getting sidelined from the questions that I wrote down earlier, but I love this. Yeah. Marjorie Taylor Greene, were you involved with the insurrectionists? Are you going to be found out? Ooh, she flipped out. My justice card, my court issue.
I get that she's out of her depth. She's easy to manipulate. That there are senators or representatives or other people, male Republicans, who do or think that they just have, they just can just go up there, push her buttons.
I'm getting she worked with 3 others. I'm getting there's like 2 men and 2 women.
Oh.
I'm getting she's trying to lay low right now, keep it quiet, trying to block any investigations, but sitting right on top of her are investigators moving in because of what she did in America's house. Basically, that's my America card. Knock, knock. She gets a subpoena or something because the courts are going to move in on her big time. I think she's going to be one of the ones that's forced to end her career. And like I said, I'm getting
Jenlyn.
2 men and another woman.
Mm.
Her time's up. She was in on getting the plan off the ground. She's in big trouble.
Yeah. Yep. She's a bully. Thank you, Annie Jeans. Thank you. She's a bully, and this is the card I get for Little Bully Trump, but it can be bullies in general. But she was acting in that spirit of Little Bully Trump. But this is my card for evidence. People come in, they leave evidence, they walk away. Another witness comes in, evidence, walks away. So all the things she did will be very much used against her. However, I don't feel sorry for her. other than the fact that she just feels very small. And she's not a queen of cups, but the first cards I put down, I was basically getting Republican men manipulating her. Firing up, just walking up, the little woman, you go push her buttons. Yeah. And
he seems easy to rile up. I mean, like the congressperson that put the transgender flag outside of her office, and then she had to go do a sign. Like, she's really easy to push her trigger.
Yes. All right. So yeah, this is not looking good for her. I'm actually going to put. Yes. All
right. Well, we're on women. Shall we look at Laura Boebert?
Yeah,
Lauren
56. Boebert. Is it just me, or has she been kind of quiet?
She has been very quiet lately. I keep seeing the devil on the bottom, so whenever I see what's on the bottom, I have to keep shuffling.
All right, Boebert. Are you going to be in big trouble? The insurrection. What I am getting is if she has any information, she's going to flip like that. Boom.
And I get she's got something. She is an emissary for the king in Trump's service here, because here's Trump.
Look.
Yeah, she's doing it for Trump and someone else higher up in the House or Senate in Congress. She is trapped, stuck right in the middle of it. Investigators are coming in after her. I love it when we get the same cards. It's like, she's like-minded with them. They've got something big on her, and she's been sneaking around. I guess she's going to have big regrets. And yeah, I think she's going to whistleblow. This is my whistleblower card. She's going to give it up.
Yeah, I said that I was showing you that cup card, my card of evidence. It's evidence like in Technicolor, like here's all the evidence. And
I never delete my text messages. Here's all.
And happy Democrats as well. Institution. She's hemmed in legally. What she has said and done is being very much held against her. There's the evidence in Technicolor, and the institution she either ends up in an institution like prison, or the institutions themselves come down on her. So for Marjorie Taylor Greene, I'm getting I don't make a note for myself. I'm getting that but she was also manipulated easily.
Yeah.
Which does not mean she's not responsible. I'm just saying. Boebert, I'm getting a yes. She'll flip like a pancake.
Yeah, trapped in the middle of it and flip or whistle blow.
Yeah, she'll flip like a pancake. Let's look at Hawley, Lindsey, Cotton, Gaetz. Okay, we're at 50.
Josh Hawley.
50.
Oh, his energy's awful.
Yeah.
Get the sage out.
Well, the thing is that these people, they thought they were revolutionaries. They thought that they were the new, like the founding fathers. That kind of, and it's like you are so narrow-minded and pathetic, and a lot of them, they just feel dumb as a rock. They really do. They're just not bright.
And party over country, and they don't. A lot of them don't even have legal training, so they don't understand the Constitution. It's like, I don't think you can run for office unless you have some understanding of the Constitution.
Yeah. Okay, Hawley.
Oh, Marie wants us to look at Gosar from Arizona too.
Oh, thank you, Marie.
Hawley feels so smug. I mean, I just see him sitting there with his feet propped up on the desk in the Senate chamber. He just feels so smug, and I feel like he's about to get his smile wiped off his face. Oh, there he is. He's going to have legal problems.
Toast. You're legally, entertainment purposes only, but seriously, legally, you're toast, dude.
Completely.
What have you got?
He's going to have major legal problems. So not only, like, I think getting pushed out of the Senate, he was in on the planning stages. He was in early on with these guys. And he was sharing a lot of time and information with them. It's like mixing it just right to try to, I feel like he's like one of the biggest supporters to Trump's scheme with this whole thing. And he's the key in the Republican Party in this, I think. I think he's like the main emissary for the king. He gets investigated. There are like-minded peoples that they've already got. So this would be the insurrectionists that talk about how they got the plan off the ground. He gets put into defense mode. This will be his legacy. He is going to end up in court over this. Time's up. Time is up. You are done. You are toast. And while you read on that, I'm going to go warm my tea up. I'm just going to turn my camera off for a minute.
Yeah.
Don't do Lindsey Graham till I get back.
Oh, trust me. I not a chance. I'm definitely waiting for that one. What I am getting. Okay. What I've been getting all along about Josh Hawley is that he wants to take over for Trump. He wants to step into Trump's shoes when Trump is gone. He wants all that sweet, sweet MAGA money. But he also has looked at what Trump's done, the power Trump's had, and said, he's going to be leaving at some point. I want to step right into those shoes, those with those horrible lifts, and it's probably sweaty and gross and what have you. But he wants that. That's what he wants. So also, when Jenlin was saying he's smug, oh my goodness, I've got a strength and a devil card here. He is strong in his awfulness. He is convinced, and it's so bad. And what I for that part, because I kind of did a 2-part reading, so the because I do 3 cards, a card for the reading, I got 2, and then another 3 cards and a card for that reading. So for the smugness, it's the world and crawling back to Trump, going. It's like, okay, I've done everything I can to give you the world. Now, let me be your successor. Let me have your power. Come crawling back to Trump, and he thinks he deserves it. I just, every time I read on him, it's like he's just staring at Trump. But I mean, like, completely just like, how is he doing? What's he doing? How's he talking? I'm not saying he wants to become him physically, but spiritually or psychologically.
Mentoring him, like that's his mentor.
Right. And it's just, he's so awful. And then he just is straight back to Trump. And then it was like, okay, continuation. What Trump focused on Trump this, Trump that, and he went to fight for Trump. He did whatever Trump needed. And it's not going to end so well for him because I've got law enforcement and heartache and the moon. Oh my gosh, you mean that was bad? Oh, well, Trump isn't held accountable for anything. He does anything he wants. Therefore, why couldn't I do everything I want? And he's just completely Trump focused.
It's like Richard Barrett, the guy that went into Nancy Pelosi's office, the insurrectionist in court last night. I was watching Rachel and, like, why can't I get out of jail? Everybody else is out and wham. It's like, dude, you are facing 20 years in prison. You are going to die in prison because you're not that young anymore.
It's like he said, well, I just knocked on the door respectfully, and it's the crowd who pushed through her door, and I was just swept in there, and so
then you sat there with your weapon on your waist and with your feet propped up and leaving her notes and quarters and crap on her desk,
and insulting her,
stealing her mail,
and what have you, and she's the Speaker of the House in the United States, and you think you're just going to go swanning away after that?
I love when the judge, the court, like as they were reading it, like, okay, y'all, we're going to take a break, and y'all need to call your client, because I'm going to say something here in a minute, and he's not going to like it.
Okay, let's read on Lindsey. Mr.
Let's go golfing with Trump every other day. Lindsey. I have no backbone. I'm a lap dog. I don't know why. Lindsey's energy, like, he's smarmy and everything, but I love reading on him. It's almost like you know what to expect from him.
Yeah, he is pretty consistent. People were talking about him maybe having something to do with it at the time, and apparently during the siege, he was with a group. What I heard is he was with a group of other legislators, and they were like hiding in a room, and he was yelling at the security person saying, "Do your job. You should protect us. You should." And other people were like, "Dude, shut up. Like,
flipping out.
He's flipping out, and he's putting everybody else in danger.
Yeah, like,
because he's the
we're
star.
In here. I'm yelling. We're in here.
He's this. Please. Oh, Lindsey. He's tired. He's very tired, is what I'm picking up. It's been going on quite a while. You getting anything?
I am. Victory card on the bottom. I'm getting he was in on the planning, the opportunity, the planning for saying that Trump won the election over and over, against Biden. Votes, the vote tampering thing that they were doing. He's kind of laying low on the insurrection thing, so I'm not sure how much he was involved in that, but he's definitely in on the big lie. That's his legacy. He's completely involved from the ground floor on the big lie, and there's going to be illumination on him for that, because he's still, he won't deny it. He's still saying it. He gets investigated. There are insurrectionists, I think, that are talking to. That they're talking to about him. He doesn't like what's going on, but I see him kind of defending himself. I see him being sort of isolated from the group that gets in trouble. He's got a lot of anxiety, but I don't see him getting drawn into that specific group with the direct connections to the insurrectionists.
That's exactly what I'm getting.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm getting.
He's in on the big lie about Biden, and the vote shifting. That's where he's been victorious. That's going to be his legacy.
By the way, thank you, Marie. Thank you very much. Thank you. What I've got here is all about there is a message or something that could get him into some trouble, but mostly I've just got a very human level partnership going down and golfing, with bonding with Trump the man. Got a whole lot of that, and he's definitely, it's not that he lacks agency. He definitely will stand up and make problems and be a jerk. And there's a whole lot that's about to start coming against him. We got 2 aces, sort of truth, and a whole lot of emotion coming against him as a Republican. But it's like people were okay, and then came the insurrection. But then, is he going to be in trouble? All I've got is this. It doesn't feel like him.
Mm-mm.
So I don't think he was a part of this insurrection thing, which is odd.
I think he probably was aware, because they all knew there was going to be a rally. They all knew there was going to be a protest. I don't think he was aware of how much they were inflaming the insurrection.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a part of that by spreading the lie, from that point of view, but he's not part of organizing with the insurrectionists.
Yeah. Although when I try to reach out for energy for, would he have been okay with it? What I get is actively not thinking about it. Like, not going to pass judgment. Just like walled that whole concept off in his head. It's like, okay.
I always get he's drinking a lot. I think he's just like going home, denying and drinking whatever helps him sleep at night.
He's so awful. Can we look at Ron Johnson?
Yes.
How I despise him. Let me count the ways. I don't know if you heard of it. I lived in Wisconsin a couple of times, and
Wisconsin's a beautiful state.
Yes, it is. It is a beautiful state, and there are many things I like about Wisconsin. But Ron Johnson is not one of them.
No. Ron Johnson, are you in on the insurrectionists?
Ooh. Let me check the cards, but I'm feeling more panic there. Thank you, Jess. It feels like he's like, dude, you need to calm down. You're gonna have a heart attack. Yes, entertainment purposes only.
I get a big old yes on him. Covering up for Trump, too. Wow. I wasn't expecting this big a yes. There is some... Thank you, Marie. Marie, just keep donating. You're so sweet.
Thank you.
They've got something tangible on him. They've got something very tangible in their hands already. He was in on the planning and helped get the plan off the ground. He is going to be in defense mode over this because the sword of truth. I think you were one of the first readers. Before I started my channel, you would always say the proverbial sword of truth. And that always sticks in my head. It's like the sword of truth is coming for him. He's got a tower moment. There's going to be a lot of illumination on him. I hear coward, like just creeping away in the night. Coward,
yes.
Like,
that's the exact word.
Sneak away. Because he was in on the manipulations, covering up for Trump and getting very emotional about it. He's probably also drinking. That's one of my drinking cards. Heavily.
Emotional. Very, very emotional. Center of the reading. It's funny how all of these big, burly, I'm so tough people, up there yelling, they're in all of this, their energies are just folding.
Yeah, like just deflating. He may whistleblow.
Oh, yeah, Ron Johnson. See, I was reading, thank you, Carmela.
He starts out all, wands, and then it's like cups.
Exactly. I love that. Thank you, Betty. It starts out all wands, it's cups. It's like, exactly.
Emotions like, shoo.
Yeah. I was reading on him yesterday. People were saying, is he going to run again? Is he, someone going to come? And I was just getting a whole lot of wishy-washy information. I couldn't get an answer because it was just all. But I didn't ask about this. And with this, he's in the Trump camp. He gets very emotional when there's like serious questions being asked, and then he just gets even more emotional. And then there is big time judgment about things he did for Trump. I was trying to figure out, well, were you part of the plan? Fruits of labor.
Yeah.
Were you part of the plan?
Can't be any clearer than that. Tangible stuff taught it too.
Yeah. Send the message. Do the thing. Stick with the other Republicans. Try to rally the other people who are in it. But I've got
reason, betrayal.
At the end, that's legal pain, like quiet as a jail cell.
Yeah. I
don't know if he's going to go to jail, but that's legal pain. That is legal pain. Marie.
Marie, you're cracking me up.
I went through very cold turkey in the freeze. Donate.
He's donating her cigarette funds, her funds.
Thank you.
Well, if we can help you quit smoking, then that's awesome. I keep donating.
Let me see. Okay, we could look
Sally.
at. Oh, I'm not looking at the current competition.
Thank you, Sally. Thank you, Kathy.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Sally. Okay, I know your time is limited. I do want to make sure we get some of this. So take your pick. I'm going to give you 4 names. We can go do next. Cruz.
Waste of time.
Cruz
is done. Cruz is done. Cotton. Let's look at Cotton.
Cotton, Gaetz, Gosar.
All right, let's look at Cotton and Gosar because we need to look at Gosar for Marie. Okay. Let's look at Cotton first.
Cotton first. 1:18:30. Oh, these are readings I really wanted to do. Thank you for doing this with me.
Oh, thank you for letting me barge in unannounced.
No, it's wonderful.
I keep hearing that song, Here Comes Peter Cottontail hopping down the bunny trail. Like he's just hopping along doing his thing. But Peter Cotton got his jacket caught on Mr. McGregor's fence.
Yeah, a lot of those tales were really depressing.
I'm thinking Mr. Senator Cotton might get his jacket caught. Ooh. He's got regrets about something. Or he's going to be crying over spilt milk.
It's funny you should say Cottontail because I'm getting a mental image of him like ducking and dodging like this.
Yeah, like a bunny hopping along erratically.
Thank you, Prairie. Thank you.
Ooh, Mr. Cotton.
I'm getting a little bit more. It's like he folds, but then he's trying to be tough again, maybe? Thank you, Jill. Thank you. What do you? Okay, I'll just go for once. Since I've got everything down. Tom Cotton, Mr. I stand up and I'm Mr. Tough Guy. Really? Maybe you shouldn't have been doing what you were doing because it's likely to come to light. I wonder if someone's going to flip on him. Somebody goes to because anybody who goes against these Republicans come up for me as Democrats, because of course the only ones who would go up against, doesn't matter who they are, doesn't matter if they're law enforcement, doesn't matter, they're all Democrats if they're going up against the Republicans. And then it's, yes, politically wedded to Trump, but then it's almost like he's like, yes, I did it. Yes, it's like he's but he feels a bit more belligerent about it. What are you getting?
I'm getting he's definitely an emissary for Trump and for someone higher up in the Republican Party. So either Kevin McCarthy or Mitch McConnell or something. Like he's got a tie in there, like-minded with them, and he's got a contract with them. He's got a commitment with them. And it's over the insurrection. He is about to get strung up on his heels. His fortune's changing. There is strong evidence, judgment coming on him, something about the planning. And I think Nancy or somebody, this is my card for like Dems a lot of times, is going to move into action on him and vote him out.
Ooh.
Like censure him or impeach him or something. Like, don't, you are out. Go away.
Thank you, Linda. Huh. That card I got in the middle of someone flipping on him, maybe he's flipping on somebody else. It was a card of flipping is what it felt like. Somebody flipping on somebody. I'm hopeful it could be him flipping on someone higher, but they've got somebody. This is information on him, things he did, and he can't deny it. But it doesn't feel like, oh, they got it through, like they investigated. Somebody flips. Something about a star witness flips on him or something, and all the stuff that and on a lot of people, on a lot of stuff. I don't know this. I'm getting star witness.
So it could be like he might have been one of the ones guiding, like Marjorie Taylor Greene or something.
Yeah, flipped on or flips. Interesting.
Let's look at Gosar for Marie.
You got it. 123. Yeah, 15. Okay, Gosar. Is he kind of, does he have an accent and he's kind of balding?
Well, if he's kind of balding.
Gosar. Let me look him up.
Arizona. Yeah.
Make sure I've got the right person in my head. Oh no, I was thinking of somebody else.
He's white-headed, isn't he?
Yeah. Get your socks.
Like a buzz cut or something.
Oh, you got to see this. I know we're short on time, but you got to see this. Where's my StreamYard?
And all the questions we didn't get to today, you'll have to do tomorrow.
It's fine. Hang on. I got to share this. Share screen. Chrome tab. Gosar search. Share. It's like ick and ew. Put your feet down.
Yeah, what is it with these guys putting their feet up, like Josh Hawley and him and the guy, the insurrectionist on Pelosi's desk? Okay, he's not white-headed, so
yeah, I'm all for a fashion statement. I mean, look at me. Look at my channel. But No, put your feet down. That's gross.
Another smug, smelly-footed man.
Yeah, I was saying Hawley wants to step into Trump's shoes. It's like, ew. All right,
Hope they
Gosar.
like lifts because Trump wears lifts in his.
Yes. Gosar.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Getting a slightly different headache. It's farther back and it's not as strong, but yeah. Sorry. What are you getting?
I'm getting he was involved too.
Yes.
Being put in defense mode here, trying to protect himself, that he was in on the planning and will get investigated. Yeah, I keep getting like they're the emissaries for the king, holding steady with them. Something's coming in quickly on him in the past. So I think they've already zoomed in on him. He is chained to it. He's about as corrupt as they come. They're actually watching him right now to see like if he's reaching out to anyone else in America, because he's a master manipulator. Somebody whistle blew on him. Like structurally, they've got something on him, and his working with him within the government. Big supporter of his. So if there's an insurrectionist that came from Arizona, might be who flipped on him, because they've got something big and tangible on him. Thank you, Jeffrey.
Thank you, Jeffrey. It's I'm so used to some of this other energy. I'm getting less. I mean, he'll be very emotional when they come for him, but I'm not getting as much. I'm getting all the evil, not quite as much patheticness.
Yeah, I'm not getting all the cups cards. Like, oh,
you're right, right.
It was me.
Card for the reading. Oh, so much. Oh, so much. First card. Yeah, that's what you did. That's what you were to try to get Trump his victory.
In on the planning.
In on the planning, and also to stop the Biden, the
steal.
Stop the steal. And then I've got this here. So I was curious what that was about. And I was like, okay. It was like, does that mean, because I get Pentacles for Republicans. So it's like, oh no, oh nay, nay. This is, so I pulled 3 more cards and then that card for that. And this is my most aggressive law enforcement. It's like, oh no, you thought he was, this is like, is he just going to kind of be protected? Oh no. Oh no. And he really wanted, this is more, his dislikes more toward like Biden. I'm not getting so much yes, he definitely worked with the Trump energy, but this is more, I'm getting more focus on Trump, and boy, he's gonna be upset. He's going to be upset that, gosh, they're coming up against him. And so I said, if there's any more information, and what I got, it's like all for the idiot. And yeah, he was on what they were trying to do. And so what happens to him? Legally, it feels like, I don't know if it's, I think it's charges is what it feels like.
Like coming under the sword of truth, all those swords of truth aiming at him now.
Yeah, but then there's like, he has to wait, and it hangs over him for a long time. And then they have a lot of evidence. This is the card I get for like clerks carrying huge piles of paper into a courtroom over the things he did for Trump. So yeah, I'm not getting, but I'm not getting the same emotionality.
Yeah, a little colder. He's a little, I don't want to say cooler, but
right.
colder. He's not as emotional as like Lindsey and.
Yeah. I think of all of these, the most emotional person I read on, and so I really don't like reading on him, Roger Stone. He's such a drama king.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, there are bad things could happen. Him going to jail. This is understandable. You'd be upset. But it's like, he'd be like that over a hangnail.
Yeah.
He'd be like that if, don't cry over spilt milk is never something he would live by. He'd cry every drop. Do you have time to do any more here? I don't want to.
I know you've got another video you're doing later.
But I've got time.
Okay, I'll do another one with you.
Gaetz.
I've got a little break in my day today, so.
Oh, good. Gaetz, Cruz, or Mike Lee?
Let's look at Gaetz. I haven't looked at Gaetz.
I call him the evil Ken doll. 130.
Cruz is just such a whiny ass. It's like, I almost feel like, because nobody likes him, I almost feel like they wouldn't tell him too much. It's like, here's your marching orders. Go promote the big lie, and leave us alone to talk, the adults to talk over here.
Yeah, talk about, because he is totally incapable of reading the room. Read the room, Ted. Read the state. Read the state. All right, Matt Gaetz. He's so awful. He's so awful.
Cat fur in my cards.
Yeah, I'm constantly cleaning them out of mine. Oh, yoy. Matt Gaetz. I can't decide if this idiot is Gaetz or Trump. Maybe it's both.
Little of both.
Little of both, but go ahead. Sorry. I just. Yeah, he doesn't feel very bright either, honestly. He's not the mastermind, I'll tell you that. What do you get?
I feel like special counsel investigation. I feel like he gets dragged into something bigger over multiple things. He's trying to keep a lid on his emotions here, but he's been sharing a lot of time and information and resources with someone of money. He will get investigated for things that he has covered up. It's going to drag out a while, but it will be completed. And that's why I feel like special counsel or some kind of special investigation. There is sneaky thievery stuff going on. There's betrayal and treason. There's whistleblowers on him from the White House. And that severely burdens him. He may be looking at jail time. He is like blocked from ever working in politics again.
Oh,
there's something bigger on him, like, because
money. Something about money.
Quid pro quo or bribes or something.
Something. I always get energy of Gaetz because back in for people who don't know, back when he was fairly young, he was pulled over for a suspected DUI. And what happened was he said, I'm not taking the breathalyzer test. And what happened in Florida when he did that was that they'd take you down to the police station. and you would lose your license for a year or something like that. So he did that. But his father was high up in power in government, and lo and behold, he didn't lose his license for a year.
He got it back.
And so I always get this spoiled brat, childish energy that some daddy's always going to protect me one way or the other. Somebody's always going to protect me. Spoiled brat.
Yeah.
You were saying it's going to take a while. There were. He's been on other plans, Trump related, that could cause serious worry for him about possibilities. But again, like you, I got the temperance card with it's going to take a while before he can try to fight back, or what he did can be held against him. So I wanted more information on that. What I got was you think he's upset here. Oh no, it's much worse, because there's communications about big amounts of money that are going to come to light. And the case is very strong. And other than that, it's, it really is because of Trump that Gaetz is a star, that he's so well known. But
he may end up being a star witness too.
Yeah, but I'm with you in that I don't know. I don't think he was actually caught up in this. Matter of fact, I get the sense he was like disappointed he wasn't included. Like he's found out how much other people were included, and he was like jealous. But he's got other things he's going to get in. It makes sense
if they were going to plan something like this and have reconnaissance tours, that they would use some of the newer people, not the old stable stallions of the Republican Party. That they would, like, if anybody's going to like get thrown under the bus, it's these newly elected people. So it kind of makes sense.
Yep. So my answer there is, was he involved in the planning and everything? I'm getting a no, but jealous.
Yeah, but he's on definitely something with money and bribes,
but in trouble for money stuff. Okay, and so we looked at Cotton, we looked at Gaetz, we looked at Gosar. That leaves Cruz and Lee.
All right, I guess we have to do it. He's such an idiot. It's like, oh my gosh, Cruz, you just don't think before you open your mouth.
And the joke he told at CPAC. Oh my gosh.
I'm sure everybody in Texas was like, okay, we got to vote him out.
What would possess him to think that would be okay?
And then yelling, freedom, freedom, trying to rile everybody up. It's like,
yeah, you might need to be yelling that when you're
taking care of Snowflake, which is where you should have been.
That poor dog. I feel so bad. I feel so sorry for his kids and that poor dog. All right, Cruz, were you involved in this? He's not somebody they would trust with but he during Trump's impeachment, it was him and it was Cruz and Graham who were in and out with Trump's lawyer during the impeachment.
Yeah.
Would you take advice from Ted Cruz? Oh, Cruz, you are so done.
He's such a loser. He is just such a loser.
And he's not going to understand why he's suddenly out. So are you going to be in legal trouble for insurrection?
He is desperately trying to hang on to his government seat, because he's still got the tower on him because he's such a loser. Can't keep his mouth shut. He's immature, and he's such a loser. I've got my Republican card on the bottom. Like, he's a Republican through and through. But the challenge is he's going to have to get a new job. This is going to take a little while. So, to wrap up and come to completion. So whenever the election is or whatever, he'll get voted out. He has just been too emotional for a very long time. He is very isolated. So as far as what happened with the insurrection, they lied to him because they knew he would get too much attention, put too much attention on it. They lied to him about what was going on. There is illumination coming out on Ted, but it's sort of truth, but it's over something with moneyed news.
Yeah, I'm getting a no as well. And he's just confused. First of all, the first card. Thank you. By the way, thank you again, Marie. Thank you. I'm getting it right out of the gate. Just, you're done. You're so done. Yeah. And so he was all for this to help Trump. He was all for it, and it's not necessarily he was involved, but he's all for it. And then he doesn't understand why his career is over. This is my it's the card of sitting pretty.
Yeah, he's like, I'm a Trump supporter. Come on.
Yeah.
He doesn't understand. That flew out while you were saying that. He doesn't understand why his career's over.
And I've never, in the whole time I've been reading, gotten such a befuddled, pathetic feeling off this card. Usually it's the sitting pretty, you're rich, you're whatever, it's like he's Ted Cruz, and it just feels very, because,
Okay, did I freeze up or did Autumn freeze up? Oh, I think it's Autumn froze. She froze. Oh, she had to pop out. Sometimes when it freezes that bad, the only thing you can do is come back in. She might have lost her internet connection too.
Hello, sorry about that. Yeah,
That's okay.
I saw them yesterday, and apparently there was some kind of signal interruption, but apparently it's still happening. So, but I've gone on my backup kind of thing here. So, sorry about that. I was just going to say they're coming up against and including him, and he doesn't get it. He just feels, but I'm Ted Cruz.
It's like, I'm a Trump supporter, so you gotta like me.
Yeah, I don't get it. But anyway, thank you so much for being here. This was so much fun.
Thank you for letting me barge in. It's funny because we talked Sunday night in the after show. I said, I'm going to surprise you one day and come in. I'll just be down below going, hey.
Yes, absolutely. Well, I am grateful. And this was fun. I mean, trying to really being able to get down into all this. Thank you.
So you have a bunch of questions for tomorrow already.
Yes. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you to Jen Lynn. Thank you to our moderators. Thank you for the super chats. I'm so grateful to all of you. Blessings are just pouring down. I'm so grateful.
You're almost at 10,000 subscribers. We got to get you over that so you can do fundraisers.
Yeah. Well, then again, every day is a fundraiser to some extent. So every day, 10% goes to feedingamerica.org. So, all right, guys, thank you. And I'll be back tomorrow. I'm here every day. And Jen Lynn, you are always welcome. This was great fun. It sounds weird, but I think our guides get along well.
Yeah, we pull a lot of the same cards. It's like, oh wow, they're yeah. I find that really interesting. Even when I'm doing personal readings, like I can tell when my guides are really working with somebody else.
Yeah, it was lovely. All right, everybody, have a great day. There are good days ahead, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, everybody.